Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Dogus, and I'm the founder of SMEs4Labour. Thanks. I run a restaurant business just across the road from here. And I am a Labour councillor here in Lambeth. And the leader of Lambeth Council, Claire Holland, is here tonight too, I think. Because there's no conflict or contradiction between running a small business and being Labour. SMEs are the backbone of the community and the engine of the economy. SMEs create the jobs, generate the wealth, deliver the goods and services, and provide the glue that holds communities together. At the start of this year, there were 5.5 million small businesses across the UK, creating half of the turnover of the UK's private sector, accounting for the 3/5 of UK jobs. Over 16 million people work in SMEs. So often, small and medium enterprises are family-run. So many of them are founded by immigrants who want to be model citizens and to build a better life. We build our businesses because we want to serve our society and build something strong and decent of which we can be proud. So, of course, Labour needs to listen to SMEs. And SMEs need to hear Labour's voice too. And that's why, 4 years ago, with good friend of mine, Sonny Leong, we founded SME4Labour. It is truly fantastic to be here in person with so many good friends. We have worked hard to make everything tonight as COVID safe as possible. And please do everything you can to keep each other safe. The fact is that COVID has had a terrible impact on SMEs. Some have shut their doors forever, shedding jobs and destroying dreams. And Brexit too has had a terrible impact on SMEs, on the labor market, on supply chains, on exports. SMEs have been to the gates of hell and back again over the past 2 years. And as well as the twin shocks of COVID and Brexit, we have the long-term challenges. The opportunities and threats of technology, automation, artificial intelligence, big data, and the threats and opportunities of the climate crisis. The need to transition swiftly to a post-carbon economy. These things should be a catalyst for new business ideas, for startups, for niche micro-businesses. The UK should be at the epicenter of the revolution in renewable energy, pioneering everything from hydrogen power and battery-powered trains to the latest zero-carbon scooters and bikes. But we are met by a barrier across the road from here. The barrier we face is a government which doesn't get it. As the sleaze scandal shows, the Tories are far removed from the values of honesty, hard work, and fairness. As COP26 shows, this government and this chancellor simply doesn't get the real economy, doesn't get how real people work and live, doesn't understand what it means to run a small business. Once, the Tories could boast Mrs. Thatcher, daughter of a Grantham grocer, learning how to balance profit and loss in a small enterprise. Now, the Tories give us Boris Johnson, who earned a living running his mouth off, not running a business. And Rishi Sunak, who made his millions as a hedge fund manager and an investment banker with that well-known small enterprise, Goldman Sachs. The budget and the spending review had a 4 billion tax cuts for the banks. But for the rest of us, the highest tax burden for 70 years without much to show for it. We needed an extension in the VAT reduction in hospitality and tourism. We needed to continue business rates holiday. We needed the HMRC to stop charging interest on late payments from SMEs due to COVID. We needed to rewrite the rules on rents so SMEs are not ripped off by landlords. And in the budget, we did not get the support we need. The simple truth is that the Tories are no friends of small business. And that opens a political space for Keir Starmer's Labour Party. And it is fantastic to have Keir's support, and we wish him well. I have been privileged to serve as a Labour parliamentary candidate 2 times, in central London and in the West Midlands. When we talk to small business owners and their workers about Labour's plans, about our plans to end late payment, to reform business rates, to invest in skills and infrastructure projects with long supply chains, to tackle rip-off rents, to revive the high streets and town centres, we found a receptive audience. We earned permission to be heard. We even won people round, although sadly not enough. Now, we all know we have a long way to go, a long way to rebuild trust. We still have so much to do to win the support of the British people. But isn't it obvious that winning SMEs and self-employed people will be essential to winning elections? And my message to Labour is this: who do you want in your corner? I'll tell you. It's the people who get up at 5 a.m. and open their doors to customers. The people who study all night for their business exams. The people who take risks and make dreams come true. The people who see a boarded up shop and see an opportunity, not an eyesore. The people whose brains and muscles make the economy tick. That's who we need on our corner. We look forward to working closely with Labour's frontbench teams in the coming year. We welcome Ed Miliband, the next Labour Business Secretary who just arrived, and he's sitting on the wrong table. He should be on table 5, Ed. And Seema Malhotra, the next Labour Minister for Business and Consumers. We know you are fully committed to SMEs. We welcome Labour's formidable Deputy Leader, Angela Rayner, here tonight. She'll be joining us shortly. She's not here yet, but she'll be joining us. Nothing strikes fear into the hearts of the Tories more than the news Angela is at the dispatch box. We will contribute to the policy review and manifesto, and we welcome our brilliant party chair, Annalise Dodds, who gave a good speech, a great speech, at the reception half an hour ago. At Brighton this year, SME4Labour held over 30 events with our partners, including Labour Business and Community Union, at the Labour Party conference. And we stood and applauded when Rachel Reeves, who is here tonight, we stood and applauded when Rachel announced that Labour will tear up business rates and introduce something better and fairer for small businesses and other businesses in the country. The fact is, we have an analog tax system in a digital economy, and Labour must be the party of tax reform. And we will help Labour candidates and Labour MPs campaign in their constituencies. It is fantastic to see nearly half of the Parliamentary Labour Party here tonight. There are lots of votes going on in the House of Commons, so they'll be coming and going, but they will be around. I see John Healey, Lucy Powell, Wes Streeting was here, Louise Hay, Kate Green, and many others besides. If I have missed out any of our colleagues, please forgive me. And our brilliant General Secretary, David Evans, is here tonight. Welcome, David. And so many of our friends from trade union movement, Community Union, GMB, Unite the Union, ASDO, and all other major affiliated unions are well represented here tonight, as well as councillors and people who are building businesses and self-employed people. And of course, our generous donors, supporters and sponsors, Enterprise, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, Community Union, Galliard Homes, Leos UK, Hercule Site Services, We Are Civitas, Soho Print, Atruchex, and Deliveroo. Tonight, we will honor the best of our movement with the Labour Excellence Awards, our chance to celebrate hard work and Labour success. Finally, friends, by coming tonight, you have shown that you understand the vital importance of SMEs to the economy, and more importantly, the importance of SMEs to Labour's success. So thank you. Thank you. SME4Labour stands with you, and I know you stand with SME4Labour. Thank you very much for coming.